Only in Kentucky. Only in Kentucky.
Just another game, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, again, our guys will tell you we have not played this game any different than any other game. Obviously, for our fans and their fans, this is an enormous game. But for our team, it's the next game, and we hope we play well. But they're good. They're a good team.
What do you think you can get out of this game that you didn't get out of playing Kansas, Indiana, North
Well, it'll be similar to those games. It's going to be really physical. You got to be able to be strong with the ball and protect yourself and get open, and you can't be afraid of body-to-body contact, and you're going to have to finish around the goal the same way, and it's all good for us. They'll play zone. They're going to probably start the game in zone and play a lot of zone, and it's good for us. We'll see where we are against the zone. And I imagine what they'll do is at some point in the game they'll start pressing and, in a face guard deny, and we got to see, okay, let's see how we do. And so this is all good. This is a great experience for us in another, kind of crazy environment. But let me just tell you, they're good. You know what I thought of Siva last year, and that hadn't changed. I think he's as good a guard as there is in the country. The two Smiths both do different things, but they do both what they do well. Curry can shoot it. We recruited Bohannon. I know how good he is. And their big center has gotten better, and they never even played Buckles against us, and he's ready to play. So this is a team that's deserving of their ranking because they've got good players. They've got really good players, and they play extremely hard.
How much do you enjoy sort of needling Louisville and Rick?
You guys think everything I say is geared toward that. And what I would tell you is when you throw a rock in a pack of dogs, that dog may start yelping, but it doesn't mean that's where you mean it to go. Here's what I've said before. The University of Louisville is vital to the city of Louisville. The city of Louisville is vital to this state. This state doesn't exist if Louisville isn't, and it was the original city. So what I say to you is, I don't have any ill will or anything like that. There's not ever from my side going to be a Cincinnati Xavier. It won't come from us. Our team does not feel any hatred or animosity toward their players. We do not. We don't talk that way. We don't play that way. It is going to be a terrific basketball game of two teams going at each other. National television, all the bells and whistles. It should be interesting.
You said the players don't have any feelings, ill will towards each other, but what about the coaches?
I don't think so.
What about the coaches?
I don't, and I don't believe he does either. I don't believe it. I mean, obviously we're 90 miles from each other, but, very rarely are we recruiting against each other. We play one time a year, so the only thing it could be is, I'm worried his team's better than mine, or he's worried my team's better than his.
How does an aggressive Darius change you all, especially on the offensive end?
It makes us much different. He was pretty aggressive against these guys a year ago. Matter of fact, it was probably the difference in the game, the way he played. Obviously, Josh played well, Brandon played well, and DeAndre guarded well. Duran gave us a couple baskets when we needed it, but it was Darius who really did some things when we needed baskets and were dying. So he makes our team different. And just so you understand, for all of these guys, it's not even about our team. I want Darius to play well. I want him to show well. I want him to look like an aggressive, hard-nosed, tough, skilled player with size. And when I don't see it, I get mad. Like, you're capable of doing it. Why would you do the other? Terrence Jones, it's the same thing. It's not about what him playing the way he's playing does to our team. It's you. Get this right. And so, I think, again, I'm with Terrence, and I think he's as good as any player in the country, but he's had a couple bad weeks of playing, and then he gets an injury, a little bad luck, but he'll be fine. I mean, this is a hard game to be fine in because of how they play, but I fully believe in him, and he'll be fine.
Cal, after the last game.
The injury with the way they play the hand.
I mean, he could get it re-injured, but you can't. You just got to play, and I think he'll just play.
After the last game, Cal, you said some of the guys needed to step on the gas. Is a game like this easier for everybody to really put the pedal to the metal?
I don't know how much they're playing up this game. I mean, we're not talking about it that much. Maybe they're on the internet, which I am not, seeing what's being said. But we're worried about us. Let's just play the best we can play, and if that's not good enough, say they come in and make 15 threes, and the game becomes physical, and we're not able to play that way, and they beat us, great. We learn, we move on. We got 16 league games and another exhibition game to get, or another non-conference game to get going. It's the next game. Now, if you win it, it becomes a huge game. But truly, it's the next game.
One of your continued beefs with this team has been the toughness